Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something a little different. A lot of you guys really liked my last video, and as the time of recording, I think it's, hold on, let me actually go see how many views that video has got. It's got 79 views, so apparently you guys really like that video. So I'm going to deliver and do something pretty similar. I might do another one of those. I might continue off that video where we left off. For right now, we're doing a little something different right now, but similar in a reaction kind of style. Now we're looking at craziest tornado videos, best of 2023 by Underworld. Now, before I begin, two things I want to say. One, I'm a huge fan of tornadoes. I love tornadoes. I'm addicted to them. I love them. I've loved them like ever since I was like 4 or 5. Or maybe even 3. Or maybe even 1. I don't know. And second, the creator. Yes, this is going to be major. The creator of the Abominations Infection mod commented on my video where I review Abominations Infection mod. How crazy is that? Wow. So, if he's watching this, I hope your mod gets better, man. And I hope you're enjoying this. Probably not. But if so, I hope your mod gets better. But yeah, those are just kind of the news before I start this video off. Because, yeah. And you guys really like that one Try Not to Laugh video, which I might do a part 2 of. So watch out for that. I might do that right after this video, when it's like when I'm done with the editing and I'm waiting for it to load. So I can get the edited video clip. Yeah, edited video clip. So I can upload it. I might do that one. But who knows? And I'll have a little bit more time today to do this today as well. But I think I've talked about enough. So without further ado, let's get into it.
From a wild storm that ripped through Johnson County, Indiana, and the strongest tornado to hit California in over 40 years, to a monstrous twister in China that caught a tiny community by surprise, and a storm in North Carolina that tore one local man's roof off. Here are our picks for the craziest tornado videos of 2023.
There we go. We're doing number 10.
March marks the official beginning of tornado season in the United States. Over the next 4 months, 70% of the year's tornadoes will touch down, most of them occurring over the Great Plains region. But, in a strange plot twist, one of 2023's early storms touched down outside Los Angeles, in the small city of Montebello, California. It was March 22nd. A local businessman named Jeff was helping a client in his office when they heard something loud outside. A tornado had spun up across the street, and by the looks of things, it was heading right for them.
That just passed by? What the hell? Ooh, buddy. Thank God you weren't in that building. Oh yeah, it's tearing that building up to shreds. And here we go with these ads again. Get ready to see a lot of ads. I don't have YouTube Premium, so just deal with them.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Está fuerte. Sí.
Oh my God, it's tearing the roof up pretty bad.
Oh wow.
What is that, like an EF0 or 1? Bless your bets, which one would it be? I don't think it would be. Is this EF2 damage or EF1 damage? Because I don't think that might be EF0 damage. It's just debris flying everywhere.
Está,
Those trees are having a hard time.
está feo,
That
sí,
gas
está-
station's gonna have a hard time pretty soon.
Mejor aquí quédese adentro ahorita.
And I think that tornado just went by.
Sí. Mejor dígale que se meta, ¿no?
The tornado just vanished. What happened to the tornado?
Luckily, the storm wasn't strong enough to cause significant damage to Jeff's office building. It did,
Yeah.
however, damage the roof across the street and leave a scattering of debris in the area. Tornadoes are rare in California. According to the National
they
Weather
are.
Service, they only get about 11 per year. None of them are
Only
very
11
strong
per
either.
year? Oh my
In
God.
fact, this Montebello storm was the strongest tornado to hit California since 1983. It was rated as an EF1 on the intensity scale, with wind speeds peaking at 110 miles per hour. The storm traveled about half a
110
mile
miles
and
per
was only
hour,
on the
man.
ground for 2 to 3 minutes. Compared to what we see in the Great Plains, California has it easy when it comes to tornadoes.
Yeah, if you want to be not prone to tornadoes, if you want to be safe from them, just move to California. Okay, maybe not. California's not that good. No offense for people that are watching this in California. I'm not trying to hate on you. Number 9.
Martinsburg, Iowa is a tiny town in Keokuk County.
My cousin JK used to live in Iowa. Yeah. He didn't live in Iowa. See, oh, there's my home state right there. Yeah, I do live in Tennessee, by the way. I live kind of next to Bolivar right now. I was born like in Kingsport, Tennessee, which is right on the tip here. So yeah, this is my home state.
It's home to about 110 people and 2 businesses, an auto shop, and a gas station/convenience store. Otherwise, most of the properties in Martinsburg are farms and ranches. On March 31st, a wild tornado outbreak occurred in the Midwestern United States.
Holy shit, look how big look at that thing. Tell me you wouldn't tell me that would be an EF4. That looks like it would be an EF4 or 5. Okay, maybe not 5, mostly EF4. Or maybe EF3.
29
that looks like it would be
confirmed
dangerous.
storms, with the strongest being an EF4 that developed
It's an
near
EF4, I
Martinsburg.
knew it.
On his way home from the doctors, a local named Charles heard the tornado warning over the radio. When he looked out his window, he saw the beast running parallel to his car.
Oh god. Well, get the hell out of there, man. That thing is moving fast.
Please.
You saw that? It was actually moving pretty fast. Ignore that. That was a pretty dangerous tornado. Look how quick it moves. Look at my mouse. That's how fast it was moving. That place right there got lucky. I take it back. That bar wasn't so lucky. Or whatever that building was. It didn't do so good. I saw it get demolished.
This EF3 tornado tracked
EF3?
a
Oh, never mind.
17-mile path of destruction across Keokuk County. It caused significant damage to a home northeast of town and decimated several farmsteads and outbuildings. According to our cameraman, he watched it crash into a hog building with more than 10,000 40-pound feeder pigs. The tornado was on the ground
Oh
for
god, okay.
17
Must have killed some pigs
minutes.
then.
Wind speeds climbed to 150 miles per hour, and it grew over
150.
1,000
Dear
yards
God.
wide. As this storm dissipated, it spawned the powerful EF4 tornado that touched down near Kyoto City. On average,
Oh, no, that was the
Iowa
tornado.
sees about 51 tornadoes every year. This
51.
was only the beginning of a long tornado season.
Wow. Number 8.
On March 31st of 2023, a pair of tornadoes struck near Little Rock, the capital of Arkansas.
Capital
Both
of
tornadoes
Arkansas.
were part
That's
of a
where Queso
record-breaking
lives.
outbreak between March 31st and April 1st. As a state, Arkansas is up there regarding average yearly tornadoes. They're good for about 39 storms each year. That means people ought to know what to do when one hits. A local named Kim was standing in the doorway of a business when she saw one of the tornadoes approaching. She must have underestimated its strength, as it nearly picked her up and carried her away.
Like Dorothy from
they're saying
Wizard
it on the
of Oz.
radio. It's a tornado.
It's a tornado.
Babe. Babe.
Look at him just standing out there, man. You dumb idiot. Get in the building.
It's crazy.
I was listening to it the whole way up here.
Look at that.
We're literally like in
Look at those cars. They're fleeing. They're scared. Look at them.
Oh, I'm getting this.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Are you on Medicare? If so, you
That would be dangerous. Ignore the ads, by the way. Ignore them. They're gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. That's why I don't really do that much reactions. Yeah, you might want to back away from the door. What the hell happened? Oh my god, what happened? What the hell's happening? Did she get sucked up? Nah, what happened? Oh, nah. Holy.
Luckily, Kim's husband was there to pull her back. You can see where their business is covered in debris and broken glass.
Oh my
Thankfully,
God.
They only suffered a few minor injuries. Things could have been much, much worse. Kim said that when the tornado passed over, it caused the windows behind her to blow out. This created a
dude.
powerful wind tunnel that sucked her clean out the front door. I was very dumb, she told reporters later on. Now, while we're thankful
no
for the
shit.
footage, tornadoes are not the time to be recording the next viral video. Kim was lucky that she and her husband survived.
Look at that. That was probably from that tornado. Number 7.
The same storm that nearly sucked Kim out of her home eventually passed over more rural areas outside of Little Rock. It
was
reached
not-
a neighborhood where a few curious locals
It was like, but I'm not done yet.
were waiting for the storm to pass. But as soon as they saw the winds picking
Nope.
up, they
It
ran
still wants
inside their
more blood.
concrete garage for shelter. Luckily, the structure withstood the powerful storm. The rest
Good.
of their property wasn't so lucky.
Yeah, I would say, because since that last video, it would probably do a lot of damage still. If it was the same exact tornado that sucked up Kim. Not Kim Kardashian, not that Kim. The one that was recording the last one. That's... At least they're in a safe area. Think. Did you see that get picked up? Hold up. Look at this right here. You see that? Watch that thing just get picked up. Oh, it just kept sucked up, dude. Oh my. I can see why. I can see how Kim got sucked up in that now. Jesus Christ, that one escalates fast. Thank God they're in a much safer place than Kim was. How is their cars?
Look at this.
How did their? Oh my God! Holy
Oh my God.
fuck!
Look up there.
Oh my, look at that! I've never seen anything like this. Oh my God! Wow! It demolished all the trees and everything. Wow!
Hey, call upstairs, see if they're okay.
Yeah, I can see
Uncut
why that was
before and after
dangerous.
footage like this is rare. Before the storm,
Yeah.
there was a thriving forest and a small white shed. The tornado deleted all of it when it tore through their
Oh
backyard.
my God!
When our cameraman emerged from the garage, the landscape had transformed into a war zone. In the end, the Little Rock tornado damaged over 2,600 structures and snapped an untold number of trees.
Yeah.
Dozens suffered various injuries, and about 75,000 people were without power across the state. The storm was rated as an EF3 with maximum wind speeds
An EF3. Nah, that was EF4.
of
I don't wanna hear it.
165 miles
That had
per
been
hour.
EF4
It was the
instead of
most
EF3.
powerful twister to hit Little Rock since 1999. According to the enhanced
1999.
Fujita scale, it sat somewhere on the border of severe and devastating.
Yeah, devastating. That's the only word I can put that. Number 6.
The Midwestern United States gets more tornadoes than anywhere else on Earth. That said, tornadoes can touch down anywhere, assuming the conditions are right. On average, China experiences about 100 tornadoes each year. Now, this number could be
100.
higher as many storms occur in remote parts of the
Out
country.
of all the places, it would be China that has that can have 100 tornadoes per year.
And go unreported. Take
Bruh.
this twister in Liaoning province, for example.
Liaoning-
It touched down on June 1st of
What the hell?
2023
I don't
near the
speak
remote
North Korean. I was gonna try and do a
town
North
of
Korean
Jinguzi.
accent, but I can't.
Locals could only watch in horror as it ripped apart
Oh,
their
we
homes
saw a
and
glimpse of
decimated
that
their
at the
farmland.
beginning,
Multiple angles
right
from
there,
around the town
at the
show how
6-minute mark.
dangerous this Chinese storm truly was.
Are we gonna see it suck up the trees or destroy them at least? I want to see that. That's a water spell, kinda. Yeah, it kind of sucked some of the leaves off the trees, especially that one right there. It only has just a few branches left on it. Those houses back there were in danger.
房子全倒，墙全倒啊！这旋风
Bing chili.
太邪乎了。
Look at that. That's a dirty looking phone. Oh my god, get the hell out of there.
这个人，
Nah,
我看电线又崩了。哎呦我去，这大风
you're screwed. What is it doing? It's
Chinese
just
tornadoes
stationary.
rarely,
It's not
if ever,
moving.
exceed EF4 intensity. Due to their vice grip
Okay,
on
now
the
that
media,
doesn't look that
we're
dangerous.
unsure how powerful the storm
Compared
was.
to all the other
The
tornadoes we've
aftermath
seen so
footage
far.
gives us a few good ideas. Locals and rescue workers walk through a leveled town. You can see where brick walls were blown apart
Oh
like
my
haystacks.
God.
Some people lost their entire home. Others were on the luckier side. It's likely that, due to their rarity, many of these people didn't know what to do when the storm struck. We
Yeah.
assume none of those homes were equipped
it's
with
China
storm
after all.
cellars. Elsewhere in town, you can see a pig farm that was ravaged by the storm. Hopefully,
Oh
it didn't
my
carry any
god,
pig-
wait. Was that a dead body? Is that debris or a dead body? I don't know.
carry any pigs to a different
If so,
county.
then I don't want to get the montage. Okay, no, it wasn't a dead body. Because there was another one of those. That's debris.
When you
Never
think
mind.
of powerful wind cyclones spinning up in Florida, you probably imagine
Florida.
hurricanes.
I
But
lived
Flori-
in Florida. I moved in Florida for about like maybe 1 or 2 years. It was hot. But thank God we moved because if you know the news, Hurricane Milton and a Hurricane I forgot that other one's name. That actually hit Tennessee, my home state. That hit like I don't know, but it did hit our home state, one of the other hurricanes. So thank God we moved out of
Floridians
Florida.
have to
We
deal
would've been
with
toast.
tornadoes too. They're
But my Aunt Debbie, she said, I'm staying here, and I'm just hoping for the best. And guess what? She survived it. And her house didn't get destroyed. My Aunt Debbie's built different. Wow.
not as
Anyway.
common in the Sunshine State as, let's say, Oklahoma or Nebraska. but
Sunshine State, more like Water
they still
State to
happen.
me.
And when they do, they pack a mean punch. One of those storms touched down on April 30th of 2023. It was the second consecutive... Please, let me join your...
Second consecutive tornado? Was that what it's gonna say?
...weather in Palm Beach County in 23. It was the second consecutive day of severe weather in Palm Beach County. As locals went about their business, an ultra-rare EF2 tornado struck out of nowhere.
Ultra-rare
Our
EF2?
cameraman was stuck in an intersection when the storm came through. He filmed
They're
what
always
it's like
stuck
to
in
be caught
intersection,
in the
man.
eye.
Oh, you see all the leaves get just pulled off of the palm trees, man. Look at that. Oh, it's starting to ramp up. It's starting to get foggy.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Oh my god, the car! Holy. Look at the car! It's a full-on 180.
I hope this stops.
Or whatever it did. It just flipped.
I just saw a car flip over in front of me.
No shit, me too. I hope you guys do too.
Holy God.
Yeah.
Jeff and his girlfriend were on their way to dinner
Nope, it's
when they
Jeff
heard
and
the
his
tornado
girlfriend. It's
warning
Jeff.
over the radio.
My name's
Not
Jeff.
wanting to risk anything, Jeff did a U-turn and headed home. But as soon as he turned around, the storm was on top of them. He could feel the back of his car lifting off the ground. He described it as a train roaring through. Luckily, they were next to a truck that absorbed the brunt of the wind. They
Thank God they weren't in that car, because if they were in that car, they wouldn't have done so lucky.
could have easily rolled over like the other car had that truck not been there.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the people in the flipped car were okay. The most significant damage was to the Sanctuary Grove apartment complex, which was deemed uninhabitable after the storm. The storm also picked up boats like bath toys and tossed them onto the pier.
Wow. Number 4. Let's see.
Perryton, Texas is a small
Perryton,
city in the
Texas.
northeastern
Good old
part of the
Texas.
state. It's home to about 8,500 people and is about 7 miles south of the Oklahoma Panhandle. That puts them in the crosshairs of powerful tornadoes,
Wow.
like the one that struck in mid-June.
How is that tower right there still up from that? Out of all these things that got demolished, how is that still standing?
June of
I don't know, man.
2023. This one nearly wiped their little city off the map. It was about 5 p.m. local time. A resident was in their workshop.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of looks nice. Look at the mountains and those trees. Would you not live in that area? Dude. Talk about a nice view of the mountains if I've ever
when
seen
they
one.
thought they heard a strong dust
And this is
storm
in Texas.
outside. That's when they looked and saw
Oh, no,
a
no, this isn't
terrifying
Texas. That
EF3
was just
tornado barreling
Some
toward them.
footage.
Luckily, they fled downstairs before it struck their home.
Yeah. If you have a basement, go in your basement. If you don't have a basement, go hide in a bathroom or something. Don't stand close to windows.
Let me join.
This is the third time now that this ad has popped up. Oh my god. Look at that thing. I like that he's not even... Yeah, you need to go downstairs right now. Get to your
Now,
basement.
we're not sure how much damage this home sustained. Hopefully, they fared better than the rest of Perryton. Aftermath
Yeah.
footage shows what looks like an apocalyptic wasteland. Buildings are completely destroyed, and the windows on cars
Look
are
at
all
that.
blown out. What's
Now
scarier
that's a lot
is
of
that this
damage.
all occurred in 11 short minutes. In that time,
In
the
11
tornado
minutes? Oh
reached
my
wind
God.
speeds of 140 miles per hour and tracked a 6.3-mile path across the small town. It grew to be about a half a mile wide and touched down without
Half a
warning.
mile.
That's because the entire town lost
Wide.
power when officials triggered the emergency sirens.
Yeah. Number 3. We're on the top 3 now.
Greenwood, Indiana is a mid-sized city in Johnson County.
Indiana.
It sits just south of Indianapolis.
Right next is good old Ohio.
And is home to about 64,000 people. While Indiana is technically outside of Tornado Alley, USA, they still get about 22 storms per year. This tornado on June 25th of 2023 was actually one of four that touched
God.
down
Oh, they're
across
just doing
the
that
state.
manually.
The EF2 storm struck around 4:13 p.m.
I think we saw
A
the
local
preview
man
of this
named Eric was standing
in the
far
intro.
enough away when the storm ramped
Yeah,
up
this is
over
that.
an under
This is
construction
that storm.
apartment
There's that
complex.
exact same house.
He kept the camera rolling
From the
as the
preview.
tornado nearly ripped the complex to shreds.
Nearly ripped it apart. Oh my God. Let's see it. Oh, it turned dark brown real fast. Let's see it tear off the roof. Oh, that door opened right there. Saw that? Oh my God. I hope everyone's okay in that building. Jesus Christ. This was a year ago. In 2023.
I think it's gonna miss us.
What did he say?
I think it's gonna miss us.
Yeah, that's gonna miss you, I think. If it's going on that way, I think the left.
Are you on Medicare? If
From, I was like, no, I'm not on Medicare. Stop, okay?
I've never seen anything like that.
I don't blame you.
Whew. He must have caught the tail end of the storm as it dissipates after clearing the complex. Luckily, this EF2 storm wasn't strong enough to cause severe damage. It only shattered some windows and tore the roofing off of one of the buildings. The
Okay,
next
good.
day, workers found pieces of splintered debris impaled in the ground. According to the
Impaled
National
in the
Weather
ground.
Service,
Oh my
this
God.
tornado tracked a 5.4-mile path through Johnson County. It grew
Johnson
between
County,
200 and 400 yards wide, with wind speeds around 100.
Respect to all these guys that made these videos possible. Respect for them. They have balls of steel. Maybe except for that one woman that got sucked up. Maybe not her.
115
But
miles
still.
per hour. The Red Cross swooped in to provide aid for anyone who needed it.
Yeah.
Around 16,000 homes
Look at
were
that
left
piece of
without
roof, it's
power.
just gone.
Thankfully, nobody
You can
was
just see the wood.
seriously injured during any of the four storms.
Wow. Number 2.
About 50 miles east of Raleigh sits the community of Nash County, North Carolina.
Now, Nash County of North Carolina. That's right next to Tennessee.
It's home to about
Ooh.
95,000 people spread across 11
Oh, that's a
smaller
little farther.
towns and
That's
one
not far.
major city. One of those towns, a
Wow.
tiny place called Dorches, made headlines when an EF3 tornado touched down in July. A local named Claude was on his porch when the storm appeared over I-95. Instead of running to his basement, Claude grabbed his phone and recorded the storm. Within moments, it was right on top of him, nearly carrying
Right on
him
top of him.
and his house away.
Oh my God. Oh, we saw that this one looked crazy. Oh wow, look at the oh. Well, there goes your roof. There went your roof, bud. Look at that piping. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my God. At least those trees are okay in the background. Wow, that building got demolished.
Most of the debris you see scattered around Claude's yard came from his neighbor's house.
Came from his, oh well, his neighbor's house got wrecked.
Once the storm passed,
I'm
he
just
ran
gonna
over
guess.
to make sure they were okay. When he arrived, he found them digging themselves out from under the splintered remains of their home. The storm grew to be 600 yards wide, with wind
my
speeds
God.
peaking at 150 miles per hour. It
150.
touched down around 12:25 p.m. and spent the next 33 minutes ravaging communities along I-95. The
That
most
looks like it got
significant
burnt.
damage occurred
Oh my
at a Pfizer
God.
pharmaceutical.
Wow. That's catastrophic. I think we're getting close to the end, actually. Yeah, we're getting.
The
We're
1.4
getting
million square foot facility supplies 25% of all sterile injectable medications used in U.S. hospitals. Once the storm passed, the company reported 50,000 pallets of medicine that had been strewn across the facility. Hopefully,
Oh my
their
God.
insurance covers that.
Yeah, hope insurance. All right, number 1. What's that? Number 1.
Clarksville, Tennessee is a
Are we really ended this off in Tennessee? Oh, that's on like the border of Tennessee. Okay, that wasn't any close to there. I mean, that was in Tennessee.
Major
I gotta
city
see
in
this.
Montgomery County. It's home
It
to
better
about
be good.
166,000 people, making it the fifth
better be.
largest city in the state. On December 8th of 2023, a massive storm system moved through Montgomery County.
baby.
It produced an EF3 tornado that
EF3.
ripped through Clarksville without mercy. It grew to
Without
over
mercy, man.
600 yards wide, with winds peaking
Where's
at
the footage?
150 miles per hour. One local man stood on his porch and recorded the tornado passing by his home.
That's not bad. Although that is kind of bad because it was in my home state. Kind of right on the border. Right on the border.
Oh,
Oh god, it started a fire.
Oh,
Oh
my God.
my god. Oh, well, something exploded. That tornado made an explosion, alright. Something just went on fire.
holy.
Yeah, holy shit, I'm guessing. Cart! Get out of there.
Now,
man.
we're not sure what caused the explosion you see in this clip. Sparks fly as the storm strikes a transformer. However, the mushroom cloud explosion suggests something larger, like a gas tank. I'm sure more info will come out in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
The tornado cut power to over 50,000 people in Tennessee. For some, that
Wow.
was the worst of it. For others, the tornado tore apart their home in the middle of the night. This tornado stirred up bad memories of a similar storm from 2021. It was another EF3 with winds between 136
Oh, wow.
and 165 miles per hour. It loomed heavily on everyone's mind as they cleaned up this new mess. If you enjoyed this video and
Wow, okay. Here, let me alright. That was crazy. This was a crazy video. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed it. Go subscribe to Underworld. He does some good stuff. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe, you can do it. If not, that's okay with me too. My goal is to get to 50 or 100 subscribers even. If not, then 50. And if you want to know what my face looks like, go watch my newest video on my second channel. It's short, I know. I don't talk. I don't see anything, but I do show my face in that. And even some in my bedroom too. But yeah, I might continue the Try Not to Laugh challenge video after this one when this is done editing. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. And also, I hope the creator of the Abomination Infection mod, I hope his mod gets better. If he's watching this, thank you so much for commenting on my video. It means a lot. Thank you so much. But I'm Mr. Broach, and I'll see you next time.